Welcome back, everyone, to a cast of players, the Chronicles of Valtor. And you join our intrepid adventurers, name pending.
Is it? Gregor's Mighty Warrior!
No! As they are looking for two missing children in the town of Trastum. They've been told that they have entered the Atwiller House to some strange happenings. Rusty gates swinging, trees blowing in a wind that is not there, slight silence, a distant sound moving. And as they enter the hallway, they turn to see behind them the door that they used to enter the building is gone.
Dun, dun, dun.
And so you enter into the main hall. You have a set of doors directly in front of you, doors down to your right-hand side, one going up further into the house and one basically doubling back in order to effectively count as the room at the front of the house, as well as a set of stairs directly in front of you as well down this long hallway. It's heavy dust, thick in the air, but otherwise no sounds that you can make out. What would you like to do? The door in front of you is ever so slightly ajar as well.
Dorian waits for everyone to come through, but
Are we all coming into this bit here? Yes.
yeah, he nods ahead at the door, which is ajar.
I'll go and have a look.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
Inside, you see that there is food laid out on plates, on serving trays. It's all rotten, desiccated. Bottles, decanters stand dry. The minerals of wine and water just staining the outside of the edges. The room itself is fairly nondescript. It's a dining room. There's enough tables and chairs to seat a few people, as well as side tables, and an entrance off to the side through stonework.
I follow you through,
Likewise.
Yeah.
start looking
I'll
around.
Go through.
We all head into the dining room.
I'll go over, have a look through the other door. But it's just like there's nothing standing out really, apart from all of the gross, rotten food.
Could you make a nature check for me, please?
A nature check. When nature calls. No. 21.
21. You know, just from the natural order and cycle of things, this food is old, it's rotten. Based on how the front is overgrown, it's probably a good 5-6 years worth of overgrowth. This food seems less rotten than 5-6 years. If it was 5-6 years, there wouldn't be food here.
Well, this doesn't seem quite right. This place, you'd presume, has been abandoned for years. But what's here, what remains on the table, it's not that old. I wouldn't recommend eating it.
Dorian smells it. Seems pretty old to me.
Yes, but remember, when we came into the house, the garden at the front was completely overgrown. It's years and years it's been left. This, I'd say maybe, I don't know, a few weeks, a month maybe, roughly speaking.
The DM says nothing.
I'm unsure, but it's certainly
What
not.
does Chef say?
The chef does tell you nothing.
This doesn't appear to be in line with the rest of this place.
You're thinking squatters? Something like that? Someone's come in and had themselves a lovely raid of the pantry?
Well, I don't know about that.
Is there any signs of anything having been moved more recently?
Recently? No.
Doesn't look like the kids have been through here.
Should we try a different room?
Yeah. I head towards this stone.
Okay.
Okay.
You move to open the door. It rattles.
Is it not open?
Does not open.
It opened there.
No, it didn't.
As you take your hand off of the door, the rattling continues.
Oh, I don't like it.
Dorian steps back.
The door then stops rattling, and you can hear rattling behind you as the chairs and the food and plates on the tables begin to
Oh no.
move around. And the chairs begin to erratically fly up into the air.
No,
Could
thank
you all
you.
roll initiative for me, please?
Oh no!
What is we're gonna get attacked by food?
I rolled a 21.
21, okay.
An 11.
18.
20 on the button.
Okay, Acacia. The chairs begin to move and erratically fly around in the air around you. What would you like to do?
I'd like to take a step back from the chairs to make sure I don't get hit by them.
Okay. You take a step back from whereabouts are you? Okay, that chair, bang, moves to hit you as you move away. That is a hit, I'm afraid. And you take some points of damage. The amount of damage that you take will be...
Thank you.
Chaired.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage as this chair just bang
My
slams
goodness.
into you.
I respect it.
I now respect the chair. We come then to Gideon.
Seeing this happen, I just say, "Show yourself, coward!"
There is no response. The chair's just moving and twisting and turning around. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Dorian.
Yeah, having seen her get smacked in the head with one of these chairs flying, and they're flying around in a volatile way, my whip suddenly comes into my hand and pulls one of the chairs and smashes it down to the ground.
Okay.
Stupid chairs. I just smashed her in the head?
You did just smash it.
I've completely forgotten what my attack bonus is. 17.
17. That is a hit on a chair. Stupid chairs.
You big dumb chair.
Don't insult the chairs.
Yeah. Oh, that's 9 points of damage on the chair. How many splinters for you today?
This is with your rapier?
No, this is with my whip.
so you
I rolled a d8 when I'm not supposed to roll a d8 because that's illegal.
Technically wrong.
2 points of damage on the chair.
You slam the chair down. The leg breaks off, but it just is floating around with its free legs. They were already going erratically. Now, having lost the chair, it feels like it's like a rudderless ship. It's just almost rotating round in the sky.
Okay.
Anything else at all?
Yeah, having seen that it, because I would have had to.
Yeah, it would have
moved
been that
within
one
10
over there.
feet.
Yep.
I will then. It would be this chair
Yep.
here, I guess. I will then whip out with my rapier and try and cut the other leg off.
Sure.
That thing is still alive. That is 11.
Well, it's not a miss, it's a chair, but you just kind of go, dunk, just sticks in, and it almost shakes off your rapier strike.
Wow, okay.
We come to Gregor.
I think without a moment's notice, I would have shot one of the chairs. Not with Bertha, but I would have probably shot with my regular sidearm. A 10.
A 10 total?
Yes.
That's a miss.
I was
Bang! Off into the side.
Get away from me!
So you shoot off to the side. It misses, hits one of the cladded walls, and the walls just go.
House might be alive.
Anything else at all?
I'm going to move over this way.
Okay. A chair. Boom. Oh, you're moving within range of the chair still? Okay, very good. No, that's fine. The chair, The chair is just moving around in a
Trying
horrible,
to get them into a
erratic.
cone.
I love the fact that there is a chair on Acacia's head.
It's here in the head.
Oh, that is canonical.
Okay,
that is
very
what's
good.
going on.
Speaking of the chairs, the one on Acacia misses.
Good.
There's two, one just next to Acacia as
Labeled?
well. What is your, with disadvantage? Very well, I miss. There's two on Gideon, one of which hits. The one which you've moved next to, Gregor, hits, and the one on Dorian misses. So on Gregor, you take 7 points of bludgeoning damage. And on Gideon, you take
slap hard.
9 points of bludgeoning
Oh
damage.
my goodness!
From a chair?
Yeah,
It's a chair!
bang! Hits you, cracking you round the
Demon
side
chair.
of your head. We then come round to Acacia.
In mild confusion, and by mild I mean extreme confusion,
Extreme concern.
I attempt to stab the chair that's on my head.
Okay.
It's 14.
It's a hit. It's a chair.
Okay. 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage, okay.
And then I'm going to go with my other one.
Sure. Offhand stab.
Confusingly stabbing a chair. It's a 19.
That's a hit.
It's 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. The chair almost explodes in splinters. Please take your chair prize.
Now the chair has to respect me.
We come round to... Oh, did you want to move or anything?
Am I in range of the other chair?
You are, but you've made your attack, so it's up to you if you want to go next to it.
Can I disengage it?
You're not in range of anything
I'm
to
going to
attack. So.
try and hide from the chairs. I didn't like getting hit by
I understand.
by that. Oh,
Gideon.
I'll hit the chair with my axe, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll use both hands.
Sure.
24.
That's a hit.
Yes. Do I kill the chair? 6
Total?
damage, yeah.
Okay. You bring the axe through. You cleave the back of the chair off. It's now a stool just floating around in a horrible, disjointed dance in the air. We come to Dorian.
Yeah, Dorian again lashes out with the rapier on the chair, which is still volatilely swinging around. It's an 11 again.
An 11 misses, I'm afraid.
Okay, I will use my human inspiration for today.
Sure.
That is a 16.
That is a hit.
Okay. The
chair
points of
explodes. Shards of wood fly everywhere. Please take the chair.
Okay.
We come to Gregor.
Does my cone affect friendly people as well?
It does.
Okay, so I'm gonna step back away from the chair.
You will take an attack of opportunity from the chair. It does hit you, I'm afraid, and you do take 7 points of bludgeoning damage again.
Goodness me!
Getting wrecked by chairs.
I'm going to prep Bertha. I'm going to tell everyone to get out the way.
Okay.
Whether they heed me or not, I don't know.
That's a full action.
And then my bonus action,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Can I? The cone's probably going.
You can hit those 3 chairs in the middle there without hitting any of your friends.
Oh, can I? Oh yeah, I would like to do that.
If you move, I can imagine you jump up on top of the thing. Boom!
Yes.
So you explain Bertha, please.
I'm looking forward to this.
So as I pull Bertha out, I've basically said, get out of the way. Okay, she's moved that way. You've cut a chair in half. I jump up onto this bar and aim Bertha at the room, essentially. I whisper into my eyeball that's spinning around in the top of the thing, some gnomish phrase, and pull the trigger, which essentially then shoots out a giant cone of fire across the room, basically hitting the table, the chairs, and just everything, essentially, within that cone.
Like a magic blunderbuss.
Yes, essentially exactly what it is. So it just erupts in the room, hopefully turning everything into splinters, but we'll have to see.
So I need to make dexterity saving throws?
Yes, I believe so.
I failed them all.
Cool, so it's 2d8 damage on every chair.
Okay.
The first chair.
So 2d8, how much have you rolled?
6. I rolled a 1 and a 5.
So they all take 12 points of damage because they are a chair and this is a fire attack. All 3 of them just immolate in the sky. They're moving around almost as if they're in pain, and then just bits falling off. And
I imagine it's quite a loud bang as well. So it's very shocked everyone.
The entire table, bits fly everywhere. The table starts erupting into fire. Everything. It's just utter carnage.
I really hope this isn't a Beauty and the Beast situation.
Yeah, I hope not either.
I'm going, oh my God, what was that?
Yeah, Dorian's red coat blows backwards, his hair.
Say hello to Bertha.
Bertha, everyone, Bertha.
Valtoria's leapt up into my arms.
Swing it back on my back.
Very good. All of the chairs have been destroyed, as has the entirety of the dining room. Well done,
One room
everyone.
destroyed.
So
You both all got hit for quite a lot.
Yeah, I'm not having a great time.
Oh my goodness.
So it's worth pointing out for you two, because you have the cure wounds, because there's been some updates to the playtest since we started filming, which I will keep going. And also, it's a nice thing, you've leveled up, so it's also kind of cool that your spells have gotten a little bit naturally stronger. They now heal 2d8 plus your modifier, not just a d8.
Well, that's nice.
Who looks the most wounded out of the 3 of you?
I've taken 14 damage, but I have got my go-go juice if I need it. So.
And what
I
about?
took 7.
And you?
Well, I can give 5 as well, because I've still got some of my healing.
That's temporary though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a buffer.
Oh, it's temporary,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
that's a good
buffer.
point, yeah.
Do you move to pull out any go juice or?
For now, I think I'd carry on. For now.
Okay.
Because I might give myself a little upper later. We'll see how we get on.
Okay. These slots have I got 4. I heal you, Acacia, and I heal you. Dorian puts his weapons down, holds his hands out, and again this green glow emanates from them and bathes
tingly.
you in healing light.
So 2d8 now.
2d8 on you, Mr. Beard. That's a 3, and then plus my spell modifier.
Plus your spell as well.
So 5, 6, 7, 8 points healed.
8.
Yep.
But almost fully revitalized. Thank you, my boy.
Acacia, you get 7, 8,
That's
9,
me healthy.
10. Yeah.
Fully healthy.
Great
So
success.
you two are basically fully healthy. You have taken a bit of a beating.
Bit of blood coming out my nose.
Used 2 slots.
As the proverbial dust settles, the
There's a chair. floating through.
the chair's sort of floating down. You see that the dining table kind of collapses in on fire and then just goes, and you hear in the corner from the door that you tried to open.
It opens.
So now you can open your door.
Ah.
All right, a turn.
So it did open.
I'm going to go with you.
Same.
Yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
in case the
hightail
door
after you.
fights.
Would you mind moving me, Mr.
Certainly can.
Mercenary Extraordinaire?
I go in.
Okay. Inside here, you find a small pantry.
Okay.
There is a dumbwaiter just in the corner. The shelves are lined with food that appear fresh.
Fresh?
Fresh food.
It appears fresh, yes.
Can I smell it and see if it is fresh?
You can have a smell. Perception.
8.
Smells all right.
All right. Not going to eat it.
Oh yeah, I'll have a look around and investigate. That is for 18.
Yeah, there's fresh food on the side. It smells fine. As I say, there's a dumbwaiter in the corner. There is a door, a trapdoor on the base of the pantry in the corner that leads downwards. But again, you lock.
Doesn't open.
Doesn't open.
Anything in the dumbwaiter?
Inside the dumbwaiter, you see that it's just a 2-foot wide stone shaft, little wooden elevator. There's
Is it down or is it up?
it's currently down.
Okay.
You see inside that there are 5 buttons. One labelled C, one labelled G, one labelled 1, one labelled 2, and one labelled A.
Buttons, like coat buttons?
No, like
Oh, buttons.
Buttons.
Buttons, okay.
Like a button.
Okay, yeah, like a button.
Can I attempt to pick the lock on the locked door?
go for it. Make a sleight of hand check. Nope. Very good.
7. I'm useless today. The vibe here is off.
Can I investigate if the dumbwaiter works?
If you want to press a button, press a button. Which button would you like to press?
Oh, look, I want to see if it, because maybe I want to suggest we put the cat in the dumbwaiter.
I also kind of want to.
Oh my goodness.
See if we can see where it goes, if we glean any information.
Oh, I wouldn't
Would
be
you
going
like to
in that
convince me
dumbwaiter,
to
I
put
tell
the
you
cat in
that
the
much.
dumbwaiter?
Yeah, okay. Okay, sure. This dumbwaiter, you can communicate with your feline accomplice somehow via your mind, yes, and see through their eyeballs?
First of all, eyeball.
Eyeball? I should know. Terribly sorry.
I look over at Arcturi and she looks up at me. Yes.
Could we put your feline friend in this contraption and see where it goes?
You hear a voice in the back of your head. I'll claw out his other good eye.
I don't think it's going to work.
Very well. I press a button just to see if it still operates.
You see the rope. You hear a horrible grinding of a gear up above, and then it stops. The elevator itself doesn't budge, and then you hear a ding up above the shaft.
Like someone's ringing a bell.
Well, that's what the dumbwaiters do.
Oh, yeah,
the
they're-
bell it signifies that it's
Not
up
someone's
there
up
already,
there.
even though it.
No, thank you. Take my head out of the...
Yeah, Dorian, satisfied. Well, not satisfied. But I'm going to try the other door.
As you turn and leave the other door, you hear the ding, 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 the gears crunching and clunking, and then you hear a as the elevator is yanked up far faster than a dumbwaiter ever should.
No, thank you.
You leave the door and you find yourself in a kitchen. Utensils, dishware, cookware, all neatly placed on shelves and worktops. There's a stone oven in there, bent iron stovepipe connected to a hole in the ceiling, and otherwise there is just a door that leads back, what you surmise, to the hallway.
I want to go into the hallway.
You can indeed enter the hallway.
I did enter a
Going to
hallway.
Well
Very-
done you.
Very
You find
scaredly
yourself back
fully.
in the hallway.
Are there any chairs in this hallway?
No.
Okay.
I like to imagine all this time I'm holding my trophy chair under my arm. Surprise!
So you've got a door and then a set of stairs now.
Yes.
Right.
I feel like we should investigate the final door.
Yeah. Go on then.
Okay, I'm going up to the door. Does it open?
It does open.
Yay!
Yes. This is an oak panelled room. Looks like a large
Everyone else likes to join.
lounge. Sorry?
Would everyone else like to join me?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Inside there are curtains across the window. You peer outside and it's just mist.
Oh.
You cannot see. If you were to be outside in that, you wouldn't even be able to see your hand in front of your face.
Oh.
The rest of the lounge area, there's a small bookcase, reading chair, some nice portraits on the wall.
Did you say there was a chair?
I mean, yes, there's chairs.
Can I shoot the chair even though it's not moving?
Make an attack roll for me, please.
10.
You hit the chair.
To stay
The
still.
chair explodes.
Look, I'm being safe. I just want to check, okay?
I feel like that was a sensible choice.
Anything in the bookcase take our eye?
Make a investigation check for me, please.
That will be a 16.
There's some light novels in there, running the mix of romance, horror, thriller. There's even there's some fantasy adventures in there describing mighty heroes as they've slain dragons. There's a few history books in there, a couple of academia, but for the most part, it's entertainment reading rather than anything else enhancing.
Okay.
Can I look at the portraits and see if they're the same people as the portraits in the other room?
Yep, they are exactly the same. One thing does catch your eye, which it appears to be a veil, like an alpine veil, snow-covered mountains, pine trees. This is the Enclaves. This is home.
Home.
Anything else?
Can I investigate if there's anything behind the paintings?
Go for it. Make an investigation check. In fact, don't make an investigation check. There's nothing.
This does well with that roll.
yeah, probably for the best, eh?
There's actually a demon.
Is there anything strange about the painting of the bear?
Make a perception check for me, please.
I can't do anything to
You're now blind.
Not that you notice.
Okay. Can I use my inspiration?
Dorian will have a look at.
If you really want to.
I do. I'm sad I haven't done anything today. Well, that makes it better. It's a 20.
Was this the veil that you're looking
Yeah.
at? Yep, it's the veil. It's the Astari Enclaves.
Thank you. Thank you for that. I feel very
Good thing you're sure.
good.
Yeah.
Good about myself.
There's nothing by the chair, a little bit table or
Nothing.
cabinets. Nothing.
Just standard lounge furniture.
Can I investigate, almost look out the window to get a sense of how creepy the mist is?
You see that it is just mist. You can't even see the garden.
I don't think there's anything in this room. I think we should move on.
Yeah.
Upstairs then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You head up the stairs. You bring yourself up to a landing. Fine red carpet runs the length of the landing, but is otherwise unadorned. There's a set of double doors that stand on the right-hand side, two smaller doors to the left, and the stairs continue upwards, almost looping round on themselves.
So this isn't the floor where I've seen that movement.
No.
It's the floor above. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I get a sense that the house is trying to guide us in a particular way?
Could you make a... Tell you what, make a skill check, whatever you feel like is appropriate for this scenario.
Ooh.
Because there isn't a spooky feeling skill check.
A wibble.
Vibes.
Bad vibe check.
I'll
I feel
go.
like vibe check should be a...
Vibe check.
Yeah, vibe check. It's legit.
I'll go with my gut. So I'll do it on with survival.
Survival? Okay, make a survival check.
Oh, I dropped my pen. 12.
There's obviously some element that is trying to guide you through the house, but it feels scattered, disjointed, almost as if it's trying not to at the same time.
Like the splinters of a broken chair.
Yes. So it feels like there is definitely... It feels like there's something that's trying to assist you, but you just don't know if it is capable of doing so. So there are doors so double doors to your right, two sets of smaller doors to the left, and the stairs continuing upwards.
Going up.
Yeah, I'm feeling going up.
I feel like going up.
The kids saw that. Well,
Oh,
the
yeah,
movement, the movement we saw was upstairs. So
Yes.
You saw movement?
They did mention it.
Okay, good. I don't notice anything
Keep up.
today.
Do you think it's on an upper floor, this movement you witnessed?
I do. Besides, we can always check out this floor on the way back down.
Yes.
I don't have any intention of staying here any longer than we need to.
Me either.
I think, if my memory serves, I think I saw some movement by the balcony.
It was the window above the balcony.
The window above the balcony.
Yep, so the balcony was on the third. You're currently on the first floor. Balcony was on the second floor. The third floor, sort of where the roof bit is where you saw the movement in the top window just above the balcony.
Let's go towards what we saw up there.
Come on then.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Up the second set of stairs. You arrive at yet another landing. A set of double doors to your right this time, 3 smaller sets of doors to the left, and these main stairs end here, but at the opposite end of the hall is another set that heads upwards.
There. I point straight to the stairs.
Yes.
You climb the smaller set of stairs. You emerge in a small, bare hall coated in cobwebs. 4 doors lead off of here, a set of double doors to the left, so the front of the house. 2 single doors are on the right, and 1 directly in front of you.
So the room above the balcony would be to our right here, I think.
So the south of the house, so the where you approached the house, you had the balcony. So I'll do it from your direction. Balcony's there.
Yeah.
This is the front of the house.
Yeah.
You've gone up the stairs to the other side of the house, up the stairs. There's a set of doors here, doors there, leading towards that side of the house where the balcony and the top window was.
Yeah, we'll take the doors straight ahead.
Straight ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
I have my pistol out the entire time.
Yeah, I'm completely...
Knives are ready for another devastating chair
I'm
attack.
ready to eviscerate any furniture we come across.
And I'm assuming we've heard nothing, no sounds from any of the rooms.
Nope.
Is it eerily, like, even though it's an old house, is it eerily quiet? Like, it's making no sound.
You hear nothing.
Oh.
Not even a creak of the floor.
Well, I mean, are you actively trying to listen to something?
Yeah. I'll be listening for those doors ahead.
Could you make a perception check, please?
Yes, that is a 16.
Make a
Oh! Oh no.
I have
Critical perception!
Oh, yeah, you've been so perceived.
I have a 15 for what it's
15,
worth.
10.
10,
I finally rolled
20
good.
something.
After I fired Bertha, I can't hear anything.
You put your head to the window, to the door of the one directly in front of you. You hear very slight blowing of wind.
Okay.
You hear the sound of a piano tune and the giggling of children coming from the double doors next to you.
I kill myself with my axe.
Do I hear anything?
You two don't hear anything.
We may as well not be here.
So you hear through these doors.
I can hear them through the door.
Kids.
So you're listening at the door directly in front of you. These double doors are here. You've not listened at the door, but you make something out.
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
So it's not...
So this is from the double doors next to you.
On the left.
Yeah.
I sort of like gesture towards what I can hear.
I go up to the double... I leave the door that I'm listening into and go up to the double doors.
Can I open it very carefully?
Try. To make a sleight of hand check for me, please.
I'm not very good at that. Can I do something else?
Nope.
Oh, I'm quite good at it. 19.
You put your hands on the handle. Sort of elegant wrought iron on this door.
We're talking about my hands.
Doesn't open. As you release your hand from the handle, it starts rattling. The doors
Oh, not this again.
quiet and silence. And then the piano tune plays up again. And the laughter of giggling children comes through once more.
Can I, at this point, inject myself with a go-go juice?
Is there a keyhole on the door?
There is.
Can I look through the keyhole?
You can.
21.
You see inside a room painted in pale cream, delicate stenciling of flowers across the walls, panelled wood at the base, little books in here, seem to be all bound in different colours from what you can make out. Light is shining through the stained glass window at the front. If you remember, this was at the very front of the house. There's a big stained glass window.
Light.
Correct. And there is a piano that sits in the centre, surrounded by cushions and small stools.
Is the piano still playing?
You can hear it, but you
And
can't
there's
see
no
if
one
it's
there.
playing.
Do you relay
I'm
this?
gonna
to-
relay all this information. I'm very scared.
I don't trust that piano for 1 second.
I try the door again, because you tried to open it carefully, didn't you? Let me just try and open the door.
Yep. Tung, tung, tung. Rattles again. Stops. The piano plays up again. The children laughing comes up again.
How good are you with those picks? I say to you.
Well, I'm 0 for 0, but I can give it another go. I'm going to attempt
stick
to
that.
pick the lock
A
on the
hand
door.
check for me, please.
14?
As you begin to pick the lock, you feel like it is making it, and then the pick gets flung out of the keyhole.
I don't think a normal key is going to get us in here.
Damn it. Dorian looks around to see if there might be anything around which he thinks where he might be able to find a key.
Is it a wood door?
Yeah.
You have a very good gun.
Do you say that out loud?
Yes.
You can't use a gun. There might be kids in there.
Yeah, I would be worried about what is on the other side of the door. And I feel like Berth has killed enough furniture for one day, but I like where your head's at.
I saw nothing on the other side of the door.
The two doors are connected, well, they're on the same side of the house.
No. So you've got, you've come up the stairs. You have the door straight in front of you, which is where you initially wanted to go.
Yep.
You have big double doors here, which you've been trying to open.
Yep.
And you've got a door here and a door here.
Okay.
Let's try the door. Let's try this one, I say, where we initially saw the movement and I opened the door.
The door open.
Oh.
It's a dusty chamber packed with old chairs, coat racks, dress mannequins, all draped in dusty white sheets. The room is cold. You realise now that the house itself was actually quite comfortable, temperature-wise, warm, as if the fires were stoked and blazing away. But here, it is actually quite chilling. You hear a slow as the window at the far end of the room is opening and closing slightly in the wind.
Oh, yeah, I enter the room.
As you walk through the room, I presume you're going nice and slowly.
Yes.
Okay. Could you all make a perception check for me, please?
Oh, there we go.
I've got a 21.
8.
A 20.
9.
9, 20,
21.
21, 28. Okay. you two are sort of focused on the window, which makes sense because that's what you've sort of seen and where you've seen the movement. And you're looking at that window, looking for other movement. You don't see any movement. You do make out something on the floor. It's also very appropriate because you two have night vision, you two do not. I mean, presume you've lit up your rapier at this point,
Yeah.
but still. You can see a slight, one of the drapes just moving out the corner of your eye on the far right of the room.
Is this both of us or?
Just
Okay,
Acacia.
nice.
I'm going to send Victoria over to investigate. Quietly and gently.
She doesn't say anything, she just looks at you, as cats are wont to do, and just
Look, I'm scared you're doing it.
she begins to wander over. And you just hear her, oh, when she gets there. Probably going to want to come and have a look at this.
You're not aware of any of this,
No.
are we? It's all mind talk.
Guys, I think there's something over here. I'm going to go over to investigate.
I turn, break my concentration from the window. I'm going to come over.
You approach where you saw this movement.
Yes,
You can lift up the drapes.
yes.
As you do so, you pull it up and you see a skeleton on the floor. They're wearing a dress, ragged, moth-eaten. They have a small key on a cord around the neck, a dagger right up in the ribs, their hand else down by their side.
Just taking a moment to be sad.
Dorian takes a moment to regard the old body, then immediately takes the key.
Okay, you take the key.
So,
It's a small silver key just on a leather cord.
Murdered in her own home.
Yeah, can I look at the skeleton and try and figure out who it might be from the portraits?
Make a medicine check for me, please.
13?
The build matches the size of the woman.
My kid.
Did I notice anything with my perception, or just more? Just
Well, I mean,
because-
you've kind of gone over
yeah.
at this point, yeah. Now that you're there, you see that there is dried bloodstains on the floor leading to where the body is that have almost tried to use the covered up drapes as a hiding place, and they lead towards the window.
Oh, interesting. So it was almost like a trail to the window.
A trail from the
From
window.
the window. Ooh. Can I go investigate the window?
Sure.
Is that where the balcony is, or is this a separate window?
This is the window above the balcony,
Yeah.
which is where
Okay.
you two saw the movement.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'll investigate the general window and
Sure.
what's outside of it. Oh, that is a 23.
Okay. As you approach the window, you can hear faint sounds of arguing below you, followed by the smashing of furniture, a scream. Are you looking out at this point, or are you just looking at the window frame itself?
Looking at the frame, but then upon hearing this, can I look over to see if I can
Yeah.
see down onto the balcony?
Peering out, you stick your head out into this horrible mist, this
Because can I
fog.
even make out the balcony from the mist? Would it be
Could
like
you make a
quite-
perception check for me, please?
Oh, that is a 19.
You can just about discern the outline of the balcony below you, but you also make out the figure standing in a blue dress, facing down, pointing towards the house.
Oh.
A dim orange glow coming from the door that leads onto the balcony.
Oh, so there's basically somebody pointing from the
So
balcony.
you're looking down,
Yeah.
and you can see this figure just facing down.
Oh. There's somebody down there! I would
And then
shout.
as you turn to say that, you look back, gone.
Oh, well, at least there was, pointing into the room below us.
What did they look like?
They're wearing the same dress as this skeleton. This is all very perturbing. I don't like it one bit. But someone mentioned that you grabbed the key?
Yeah, I've got the key.
Or maybe
Do you
we...
think, and I'm looking at the bloodstains as well. What do you think? Do you think she climbed up from down there to get into here?
I heard shouting and smashing of furniture. Something terrible likely happened below us. But I worry this place seems foul. It's probably not best for us to tarry here too long. We need to find these children and get out of here.
Yeah, agreed. I make my way back to the door where the piano's playing.
Anyone else want to do anything?
Yeah, I'll head to the door
I'll
as well,
follow.
piano
I'll
door.
follow.
You place the key in the lock. Clunk. It's exactly as Acacia described. Unlike the rest of the house, however, this room is immaculate, untouched by dust and cobwebs.
Is the piano still playing?
No.
At what point did the piano stop?
The minute that the door was opened.
I'll burst into the room and... Peter! Jenna!
From beneath the piano, around the cushions and the stools, a small boy peeks his head out, shaking, eyes red from crying. You seen my sister?
You, Peter? Come here, lad. I call him over.
She said to hide here.
Your mother sent us. We're going to get you and your sister out of here. When was the last time you saw your sister?
We got separated, and then I heard the piano, and the woman said to hide in here.
Which woman?
The blonde lady.
The one in the blue dress? Okay.
I have a horrible feeling we might need to go back downstairs.
Yeah. I embrace the boy and basically just take him under my wing.
Okay.
And which room did you last see your sister in?
I walked up the stairs and behind her, and then she turned the corner and she was gone.
I lead him outside of the room. Point to the corner where he last saw her.
He says it's back downstairs on the second floor.
Okay.
And he, from the top of the stairs, points at the set of the double doors,
Okay.
which lead to the front of the house.
I believe that'll be the room that Spectre was trying to guide us to.
Yeah. I give him some water and some food as well.
Okay. Do you enter this room?
Yeah, once he's calmed a little bit, you stay behind me, okay? Okay, and then we'll go down.
The double doors to this room have just small sets of stained glass on them, and you enter. There's burgundy drapes that cover the windows. It's got your standard bed furnishings. There's a mirror on the side. You see that there is a vanity table, a jewellery box on the side, a padded chair, sheepskin rug on the floor. The bed is made. You see that there is no door that leads to a balcony.
Can we investigate the room and see if the little one's in there?
Sure, make a perception check.
12.
Can I investigate the wall specifically where the door to the balcony should be?
Go for it.
21.
This wall has always been a wall. There doesn't even look like there's anything that's been like boarded up or sealed.
I call out, Jenner! Call your sister's name, I say.
Peter says, Jenna!
That'll do, I say to him.
You hear a very faint sobbing
Which direction?
all around you.
What do you mean all around us? What are you saying?
All around you.
What do you mean all around us?
All around you.
No.
It sounds like it's coming from in this room.
Dorian starts tearing the room apart, almost manically, takes the covers off the bed, looks under the bed, starts throwing stuff around.
You find nothing.
The house could be hiding her.
Yeah, well, you better cuff her up, or I'll burn the whole place down. And he storms out of the room and then goes immediately to the doors up next in the same wall, and tries those. Basically start frantically going through the doors.
So basically, through every room in the house, you find what appears to be a spare bedroom, a servant's bedroom, a bathroom, all fairly standard stuff. There's nothing in any of these rooms.
Okay, I know what to do. I run back to the staircase. I've got Peter with me. Go back up the flight of stairs and go to the room where her corpse is, the one which is really cold. I look out the window, and it's still thick with mist.
Mist. You can just about make the outline of the balcony below you, though.
I get my rope out. I tie it into somewhere stable in this room and throw it out the window.
I would have been running up after you at this point. I'll volunteer to stay with Peter.
What are you doing with the small child?
I'm going to look after him.
Okay.
So you're going to stay up there?
Yep.
Okay, so you're going to head down the balcony, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. You descend from the window with rope. It's not difficult. You can't see much, and it's cold, but looking up you see that the fog just almost eats the rope, just goes. And below you, nothing, until you hit the balcony with your feet. You can feel it below you. As you look back up towards, you cannot see the rope as it goes into the mist. You're fairly certain you can see the bottom of someone's feet climbing up, and then a drop. You wipe, red with blood.
Okay. He sees Dorian's sort of talking to himself.
On this balcony, you can see through this window, and you see it is identical to the room that you were just in. including the bits that you have thrown and strewn across the
So they're still all strewn about the place. Okay.
Can we shout after Dorian? Can he hear us?
Could you make a perception check, please?
Yes. That will be a 14.
You hear a from above, but nothing. The window itself with the balcony, it's frosted glass. As I say, you can make out the outline. It is identical, but there are two differences. One, the mirror that was in the upper room is completely different. Previously, it was a white frame, quite simple. This is now a heavy set black frame mirror. And there is a small girl laying on the floor in front of it.
Moving.
No.
You best be hoping she's moving. Okay, can I enter the room from this balcony?
Do you want to try and open the window?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the window, the door. Yeah, you enter. You.
So is there double doors?
It's just
French
a
doors
sort of French doors.
Yeah.
Into,
Okay.
As you open it, a gust of wind sort of hits your face. Warm, hot, very different to the coldness that surrounds you at the moment. It's this horrible sensation of cold at the back of your neck and hot at the front. And you can see inside this small child, girl, pale, dark-skinned, about 10 years old. But her skin is more than pale. It is pallid, her breaths. And as you enter the room, it is cold in here, completely at odds with the heat that hit you. The mirror frame you can see, the glass itself you cannot. She's lying on the ground in front of the mirror, which is facing away from you, effectively.
Okay. I'm not going to look in that mirror.
Okay.
I'm not approaching an angle where I will be in that mirror's view. I have no interest in the mirror.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying to you? I step into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna!
You get no reply. Could you three make a perception check for me, please?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Does that close the door?
9.
20.
20.
You two hear the sound of a door slamming below you.
We run out to the balcony to
Is
see it.
the ropes? I'm assuming the
Well,
ropes.
I was sure one of you would have been looking down the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah,
'cause I
you
was-
saw him go into
Dorian, old chap!
You hear
Can you hear
just-
us?
I'm gonna climb down the rope.
Okay. Much the same. It's not difficult. It feels further than it should be. You're just climbing down into mist.
I feel like I made a mistake.
And then you hit stone. You look inside. You see the room as you left it. A child lying in front of a mirror. Nothing else.
Have you guys told me about this
Nothing
thud
else.
that you've heard?
Oh, can you hear me, Gideon, old chap?
So,
Make a perception check.
12.
Through the mist above you.
So I've noticed that I can't see you through the doors. So I'm going to attempt to shout up to not come down.
Okay.
So you can't see me.
Should we
inside
make perception checks?
Perception checks, please.
I make a 24.
24.
I rolled a 7.
7. You both hear.
I don't think we're ever going to hear anything.
No, I'm not going to do that. Everyone hears that? No.
All right, I'll go in
Okay.
as well.
You enter and you see Dorian in there heading slowly towards the
Oh, I
child.
can see it.
Now that you've entered.
Obviously, I stop for a moment, and you can see there's a visible sigh of relief in me.
I couldn't see you from outside. I tried to let the others know, but I didn't hear anything at all.
Do we hear the second thud?
You do?
Is there any, in the room we're in, because it's us two and the Peter, is there just one door as the way in?
Yes.
Is there anything big and heavy we can use to...
There's loads like disused furniture, things like that in here. Yeah.
Can I start trying to bar that door?
Sure. Go for it. You bar the door.
Okay.
Furnitures and stuff.
And then I head to the balcony.
Yep, okay.
Because I don't.
I have to look after the child. Don't leave me alone.
I barred the door. No one should come in this room.
Oh my goodness.
It looks like the only way is down. You'll stay with the child. So I've barred the door to try and make a more defensible location.
You said it was
I'm gonna
easy.
interject here. While you're trying to bar the door, I'm gonna say, don't bar the door. If we need to leave the child on his own, he was safe in the locked room. I think the lady in blue was trying to keep him safe, and he would be far safer in there than left alone in this cold, dark room barred by himself.
Very well. You take the child. I'll jump out the window.
You jump out the window, climb down the rope.
Yep.
Yeah. Ah! And you fall forever
into the mist.
You descend down, much the same. You look up.
You die.
You cannot see the window where you climbed out of, but you can see the rope going further than a 60-foot piece of rope ever should. You touch ground on a balcony. You look through the window. You see the thrown and strewn apart room. Nothing else other than the small girl.
Can I take a piece of gold out of my thing and throw it off the balcony and see if it makes a noise?
Go for it.
Throwing away money. That's
You can throw like a copper piece or something.
Yeah, but just to see if it lands.
Yes.
budget.
Yeah. Make a perception check.
2. I'm still deafening myself. Well, that's not good.
Back to Acacia and small child.
I'm gonna take Peter back to the well-lit room. Give him as much comfort as I can. I'm gonna tell Victoria to stay with him so that I've got that psychic link in case anything happens. And then I'm gonna lock him inside the room.
Okay. Yeah, he crawls back under his piano, sort of pulls the cushions in front of him. He's like, told you I was okay here. And as you, because you've got the key, you lock the room, I presume. As soon as you lock it, you hear a piano playing gently.
Oh, it's creepy as hell.
So the cat's with the kid, though.
The cat is with
The
the
cat
kid.
is with
yeah.
the kid. I'm hoping my psychic connection can go over temporal distortions in
leave
the
on his
world,
own.
but we'll have to see.
Yeah. Yeah, the Arcturia, as you're leaving, just went like, yeah, I'm pretty cool here too. This is fine.
Yeah, I think she would have stayed in there regardless.
Just thought we'd done the other way around. Like, here's Bertha.
If anything happens,
wrong.
you put the pointy end that way.
You've not gone into the
It's very
room yet?
big. Not yet. I'm on the balcony throwing coins off
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna come back to the window, look down. Can I still see him there?
Nope.
So I can't even see him on the balcony, but he's not gone in the room yet.
Nope.
I'm intending to go in the room very shortly.
I'll go down.
Okay. You begin to head down and down, and you're climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing. Have you gone into the room yet?
I feel I would have tried to kick the door open, gun first, in case anything's in there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Bang! Hello. You see these two there. You holding Bertha?
Both.
You see those two. As you're climbing down, you hear a boonk, and then your feet touch stone balcony, and you look through the door, and you see nothing other than the room. Everything strewn around. The small girl lying on the floor. Nothing else.
Investigate the windows, the doors a little bit more, see if there's anything weird about them.
Make an investigation check if you want.
21.
It's a window.
Okay. Good to know I'm rolling high where it doesn't matter.
Back into the room. You like almost. It feels like you've been inside this room and heading towards the small girl for some time, and then Gideon is there, and then
Is
Gregor's
she looking
there.
at the mirror?
She is sort of like eyes closed, facing towards it.
As I'm approaching, again, I'm not looking at this mirror. I cure wounds on her.
Light flashes. A bit of skin brightens, like a little bit of glow comes back, and then as she breathes, it fades with her breath out, and you hear behind you.
No.
Boy.
Okay. You want to play it like that? I'll break your mirror.
I'd like to look in the mirror.
Oh no!
Can I enter the room?
You enter the room. Yeah, and as you've turned around, you feel that. Then you hear shugunk, slam as the door closes and Acacia is stood there.
Oh, it's just you. It's very edgy.
There's something really weird going on in this house.
You're going to look in the mirror? Okay.
It's probably just as I'm turning to do the same thing.
Inside, staring down at the child, his eyes closed, stands Erin Atwiller, the man who matches the image on the portrait that you saw as you entered. But there are no other reflections in the room around him, only a dark mist. His breathing in matches the breathing out of the child on the floor. And then he opens his eyes with nothing but black pools where eyeballs should be.
My, years with nothing, and now this all at once. I'm a little preoccupied for now, but have no fear. You are among friends. You will be well looked after here. You will be tended to. You should rest and wait your turn for the feast.
Could you make, in fact, forgive me, could all of you make a wisdom saving throw? Acacia, you can make it with advantage.
So that gives me another plus.
You re-roll,
Oh,
Where's my
take
wisdom?
the highest.
well, that'll be a 20.
Oh, no.
Just a straight wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
14.
14,
An 18?
18, 20.
20 on the button.
You feel this surge moving through you as if like, I am among friends. I should take a seat. I should rest. A feast sounds excellent. And then you catch eyes with these black pools wisping away. You feel a chill run down your spine. He cocks his head to one side.
I suppose I need to build up my strength a little more. Have no fear, my friends. I'm nearly finished my meal.
Yeah,
not
Doris.
okay.
No.
Could you all make a perception check for me, please?
I've got a 22.
19!
19,
18.
18,
11.
11. You are focused on this man, just sheer rage boiling through you as he says all this horrible, horrible stuff. And he looks between the four of you and then locks eyes with you.
Have no fear. Our new guests are arriving.
The three of you see, depending on where you are and how you're dotted around the room, shadows on the floor detach themselves from your feet and
Our own shadows.
and begin rising from the floor. I would ask you all to roll for initiative, but I'm afraid that's the end of the session. So, you have found the source of the horrors in the Atwiller House, but will you be able to deal with them? You'll have to tune in next time and find out. Thank you for joining me in this tale of terror.
Spooky house.
And we'll see you next time.